different colors. You're like, wait, what's going on
bring
here?
out Tinker Toys and play with those and put
And maybe they just start talking because they don't talk, right? They just make sounds, with all these instruments. So
yeah, so
you're gonna have fun, man. Vegas. I haven't been there for years.
It's expensive though. You'll discover that everything you do is expensive.
And it used to not be, right?
Hey guys, I just want to let you know we're back. We're joining back.
Uh-oh.
All right. Is Ashley still there?
There she is.
Still there.
She's so patient.
Wow.
Thank
What
you.
a pro. What a pro.
Thank you.
Ashley, we want to apologize. The breaker in the studio went out.
We were so
lost
excited.
half our power.
We were so excited to have you on. It just blew everything over here. The power just went. So we're so excited.
I
to
just
have you
figured
guys.
my presence was too much, and
Yeah.
technology.
this
handle
is
it.
Ashley. Bam, everything blew up.
I was like, wow.
I was telling Stu earlier that I recognize you. You're famous. You've been in a lot of videos for the Learn for Life schools.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, what videos? Those ones, yes, my beginnings.
Wait, what videos were you talking about?
What are you thinking
I'm
about
interested.
here? What-
No, I was thinking my last job was with an ad agency, and it didn't end very well. So I didn't know if I was like in any of their stuff, and I really hope not.
Interesting.
A bunch of really embarrassing ads.
Yeah.
Or maybe you saw my TikTok, because I'm on TikTok a lot.
You are on TikTok a lot. In
I
fact,
am on
was
TikTok.
it earlier today and all during the week because Ashley is talking about her running a small business and a lot of the clues and hints that a lot of beginning artists or people who want to be on TikTok need to know. And you were in TikTok jail. How was that? Were you violated in any way, or?
I'm still in jail. No, so I call it TikTok jail. It's really just me not doing the things that the TikTok algorithm wants me to do. So my videos aren't being shown to as many people as I'm used to, which means lower views, which means lower sales, and I'm just clawing my way out of it, and it's not working.
This is new to me. This is actually interesting and scary to me. What kind of things are you doing in your video that is getting you, like your wrist slapped by TikTok?
Really quick, guys, before we forget, we never actually properly introduced her.
Okay, yeah.
So
Good point.
people have no clue who we're talking to. Once again, we have Ashley Smith from Les Spirit Designs, or is it
Yes.
Les Paris?
No, it's actually not meant to be French, but
Okay.
yeah, it's Les Spirit Design
Perfect.
is how I pronounce it. But yeah, I'm an artist and illustrator. I run my own business working for myself as of January this year. I sell merch of my artwork on Etsy, and I run a sticker club on Patreon, which Marty is a member of.
And I love the stickers.
yeah.
They're awesome. The biggest fight I have about the stickers is between me and my daughter because she always wants them. And I don't want to give them up.
Now, are you part of the sticker club then? You get them a month, or do you just order them randomly?
No, you could do both, but
Yeah.
right now I'm part of the Patreon.
Okay.
So for $8 a month, which is extremely inexpensive, I get shipped a envelope full of fantastic stickers, and they're all themed, so they all go together. And the upcoming theme is cryptozoology. And
That's right up your alley.
Yeah, and the detail on these stickers is impressive. I was blown away by it. All the little details, like the little claw mark on the backpack and everything like that.
Yeah.
I was looking at your artwork, and it's really impressive. And it's something
Thank
that,
you.
yeah, it's something that I was looking at the stickers and the holiday stickers, and you just have a wide variety of different things. And I know my kids would definitely like I remember as a kid just loving stickers. There's something about stickers. I had a book. I would get stickers. I would stick them in the sticker book.
Oh, yeah.
Just look
Yeah.
at them. And,
Right.
and it
But
was
also,
so
Hey, it's
also
me.
Ashley's
There we go.
her store is a lot more than stickers. Tell us what else you
Oh,
carry
yeah.
in your store.
So I do sell stickers in my store, but the only way you can buy the Patreon stickers that are left over is if you are a patron. So you have access to a secret shop where you get leftovers and early access to like new stuff, which on Monday there will actually be a shop update for all of my restocks. So I sell keychains, enamel pins, art prints. I sell memo pads and something called shaker charms, where they're like acrylic keychains, but they have little pieces inside that when you shake them, they move.
Yeah.
They're like some of the best things that I make, and people love them. So yeah, I
And
do.
for those-
Yeah,
Also, you
I
have
have a lot of
pillows.
trips, so
You
I
also have
can't.
pillows in. You just got a shipment up of your pillows.
Yeah, I did. I got. Oh my gosh, they're plush pillows. I actually have. This one is one of my most
Whoa.
popular ones.
That's very cool. I
And
like that.
I just restocked it, and I would go and grab the other one, but it's flat, so you wouldn't be able to see it very well. But Yeah, plush dolls are coming, and I actually have tote bags coming for my Halloween shop update.
That'd
With
be
some
cool.
sticky stuff on it.
So you
For those-
create all this then? I mean, you literally.
Yes.
Wow.
Hand drawn.
That is.
I've been
those-
drawing my entire life.
For those watching on YouTube, the live stream, we have the website up, so you can kind of see what we are talking about. It's a gorgeous site, a lot of great art, so check that out there. And
My
we-
best friend designed my website,
Oh, that's awesome.
so it's like
Yeah,
a tag
and
team.
I only charged her $40. Isn't that great?
You get stickers every month for
Yeah.
free, right?
I was gonna go back though, if you don't mind. I wanted to talk about the TikTok. I had that question.
Yeah,
So what
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of things? What are you doing? I can't imagine you doing anything like too
Risque.
extreme or risque.
No,
what
no.
kind of things are happening that are causing TikTok to punish you essentially?
So the way the algorithm on TikTok works, which I follow a TikTok guru, and I've been part of his mentorship program, so I have like at least adequate knowledge of how it works. So if TikTok doesn't think they have an audience for your content, they won't show it to anybody. And if your videos do not get a certain percentage of watch time based on the length of the video, they won't get pushed out to new people. So my videos currently have really low watch time. So the lower that goes, the less people see my stuff. So that's basically what's happening. It's not anything I'm doing, but I guess my content is too boring right now, which I guess people don't want the juicy tips to do all this stuff, but whatever.
But also, you accidentally. This is what she was talking about before on her TikTok. She had posted did a post, but the app froze, so she didn't think it posted, and then she posted again, but then she was posting too much too soon, so they put her in TikTok jail also for that.
Oh, really?
TikTok's-
Wow.
Yeah, if you post too frequently in a certain amount of time, they don't like that. You have to wait like 30
Oh
minutes.
my
There's
God.
so many rules.
Also, tell us about the
It's so
music,
silly.
about trending music.
What about trending?
How you have to use trending music in order to post to get a higher rating, even though the music goes.
It helps.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. It doesn't always make or break the video, but it helps. Like if there's like you can go on the Discover page on TikTok and it'll tell you what sounds and what hashtags or trends are trending that day, and those change daily. And sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, this sound is trending," and people will usually do like a dance or like a certain comedy skit based on the sound. So if you use that sound, you're more likely to reach a broader audience. But the algorithm is The algorithm is starting to change where that doesn't always matter. So
But
you
this
just
is
have to like know what everything is at the right time, and it's basically
you're trying
magic
to
and luck.
You're trying to pass on this knowledge to people, but
Yeah.
people don't seem interested. People are dumb.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. That you're actually. That's why you said you're going to someone to mentor you to do all that, help you with all this. I mean, this is a
Yeah.
lot. Now,
Yeah.
how do you? I watched your vlog there on YouTube. Actually, how is YouTube taking you? What is there, and what's the difference between that and TikTok for you?
YouTube is very slow, unfortunately. I'm pretty new to it though. I've only been posting consistently for about the last year, doing studio vlogs and other different kinds of content. But I would love to grow it to be as big as my TikToks. I currently have, I think, 36,000 on TikTok,
Wow.
which doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it,
It
sounds
doesn't
like a
mean
lot,
anything. It is, but like it's like those people aren't always seeing your stuff. Like most of my views are like in the hundreds, not the thousands or tens of thousands. So I would love to grow my YouTube because there's a lot of sponsorship opportunities with that. And when you get to a certain amount of subscribers and views on YouTube, they will start giving you ad revenue.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just another like revenue stream for me.
My kids will watch endless YouTube videos of people like just, painting or talking through what they're drawing, painting. What are those squishies? Like
Plush dolls?
the squishies. They
Like a
call them
squishy
squishies.
that they
Like a
paint
slime?
now, right?
Yeah, so they'll take a squishy and they'll paint it and make it look
It's
better.
like a stress ball.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
huh.
Kind of like that.
Material.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
But do you
those.
have videos like that where you're talking through as you're painting or as you're designing? Is that kind of what your videos are?
I have a couple of those, but that content doesn't do super well for me on YouTube. I'm actually doing mostly tutorials, reaction videos, and studio vlogs. So like every other week, I'll put out like, oh, this is what I did in my studio this week. And then I'll do a reaction video where I find like an anime that I hadn't seen before, and I'll react to the first episode, and then I'll take a screenshot and redraw it in my style.
Oh, cool.
I just finished one of those. And the other one's like tutorials. So like those shaker charms I mentioned, I'm planning a tutorial on how to design and manufacture those in the next couple weeks. So
That's cool.
stuff
I was
like
gonna ask
that.
you, where do you
Yeah.
get all your inspiration from for your art? Is it from just everywhere? Anything you think that's interesting, and you have your own, and you kind of draw it into your style? So that's part one. And two, you're right. Looking at your art, there is a very specific style and look to it. And how did you? Is that just kind of, did that come naturally? You started drawing at one point, and then you just kind of realized that was your style, or did you craft that, or how did that work?
So the art style thing, it's a continuously evolving thing. Like the more you draw, the more your style is going to change and adapt. And the way it is currently is just like the outcome of me drawing anime for most of my childhood, and then drawing like more of a realism or Disney style, and you know, a blend of those. But the inspiration comes from pretty much whatever I'm into at the moment. I do like to watch a lot of cartoons, a lot of anime. Japan in general is a big inspiration, and then fall and Halloween. I love to draw witches, so just stuff like that. It all just kind of comes together. Whatever crosses my mind, I'll doodle it out.
Cool.
Now let me ask you now. Take it back to the very beginning here of your business. How did you decide to say I'm going to turn this into a business and become a stickerpreneur? Is that what we would call you, I guess?
I like that. That's cute.
Yeah. How did you decide to do all that? And because I did watch your vlog, and I'll tell you, it looks like it's really hard work, and people don't realize how much hard work it is for you to do all this and get all these stickers out and stuff. So yeah, fill us in on that.
So the sticker business, Spooky Stickers, is actually like my side business. That is like, that happened by accident because I was doing somebody a favor and then realized like, oh, I could turn this into a service for people like me who don't want to give the companies that have big CEOs and all that, like all of my money. And I can do as small quantity orders as they need to. That happened by accident. And I'm going through kind of a growing pain with it right now where I'm adjusting like for my profit margins and stuff. But Lay Spirit started, I mean, it's always kind of been growing in me, but I knew from like late high school that I wanted to do conventions and sell at conventions. And I finally got to do that in 2017. So I started selling my artwork locally. There's a great anime convention that happens usually every March here at the fairgrounds called Anime. And that's where I started. And then I try and go to all the kinds of different ones around the state. Haven't traveled out of state yet, but it's like when you get to see people receiving your artwork and reacting to like, oh my gosh, this thing is amazing, I have to give you my money right now. It's like a huge adrenaline boost. So
Yeah.
that was addicting. And I started growing it online and selling online. And during the pandemic, I was able to kind of capitalize on that and the extra time I had working from home. And even with TikTok was a huge thing. So I built an audience, and they're like 90% of my sales. So then it is what it is now.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Have
Amazing.
you ever turned any of your artwork into something like a 3D sculpture or I don't know, can you do that? Like an action figure type thing, you know, like your anime stuff? I don't know. I'm just thinking of.
There are artists that do that. And there's actually one that I follow on Instagram that I admire a lot who collaborates with, I don't know if they're a 3D printer or just a 3D artist in general, but they have sculpted her artwork, and like it's like a collaborative effort, and they have it painted and it looks stunning. So it can be done, but I've never done it myself.
Well, I'm just thinking here, the four of us, we're like you. We're a startup. We're trying to make it, you know, we don't have 36,000 viewers. It's mostly Eric's family that watches.
And we're not as good looking as you,
Right.
so no one wants to
But
see
my
us.
idea is this. We send you in high quality pictures, or the four of us come into your studio. You draw us as anime characters. Make stickers for us where the four of us are anime characters.
Yeah.
That could be a cool little side business where people send you in like pictures of themselves and you turn them into
That was the
anime
question
characters.
I've been waiting to get in is do you do
She
caricature
looks
drawings
horrified
or,
right now.
drawings of people?
No, it's sorry. My brain's like slowing down. It's been a really long week for me. No, so there are people who make their entire living doing that, but because of the level of like work that I'm doing between the sticker club and spooky stickers and my shop, like I'm trying to not take on custom work, but I do have a lot of people I could refer you to.
Because you're busy all the time and you're trying to manage your business and be a creative force. How do you manage that? Because one either dominates the other.
Yeah.
So how do you manage that and stay as successful as you are?
A lot of coffee and screaming. But no, it's just I have a calendar, and I've been doing this for 8 months now. But I have a calendar every month, and Patreon kind of helps me structure everything. So Fridays I put out videos on YouTube, so I know sometime between Tuesday and Thursday I have to make content and edit the video. Every day I try and film new TikToks that I constantly have a backlog of stuff to do. And Instagram is usually a last thought at this time because it's not doing much for me. It's like a what's the word? A courtesy at this point to post on
I find that interesting.
Instagram.
So TikTok is the big one for you then, huh?
TikTok's big right now.
Yeah,
so,
interesting.
and then I know like when I have to have new stuff put out for Patreon, and if I decide that I want to have new product, then I make a calendar for that. And I just kind of plan around, okay, these days I need to do creative stuff, but usually within those days, it's like, okay, I have to cut stickers. And then at this time I need to draw this line art. And then I need to go pick up the prints from my printer. And it's all very structured and no day looks the same, but
Right,
like
and that's unusual for a lot of artists because they don't have that ability to structure their time. That's why what you're doing is so interesting and rare.
It's a combination of you're the artist and the business person trying to grow your
Well,
business,
you're everything,
which is
yeah.
amazing.
And the packer,
literally
the shipper,
everything.
the
I actually,
scheduler.
I have a list. I wanted to make a TikTok. I haven't done it yet because it's a lot of B-roll, but I have a list of everything that I do in my business, and I don't know if you can see it.
Wow, yeah, we can't. Oh my god.
It's really long, every little thing that I do. You're the product photographer, you're the inventory sorter, you're quality checker, you're the designer, you're the social media manager, you're the marketer. But you know what? I would never want to work for anybody else.
That's so cool. and I know how it's so frustrating when you know you have good product, but you're just trying to figure out how to get it in front of people. You know, like how can I get my product out there because I know people like it, and the limited people that have seen it have loved it, right? So how can I grow that? Like that's probably the hardest thing to try to overcome.
Well, and also I think in any business, right, there comes a time when you have to kind of say, okay, am I ready to grow now and take that next step and get some extra help in? And I know in one of the vlogs you mentioned you have your boyfriend that helps you there, but he's also busy doing his stuff. You know, you had said
he
in
has
there.
a full-time job, and he hasn't been able to help me at all in the last month because he's dealing with stuff with his dad and moving him across state lines. It's been a nightmare, but I have his help. He's my right-hand man at conventions, because that will fry your brain if you go and sit at a table for 12 hours on a weekend.
Oh, for sure.
That'll fry your brain.
How many conventions do you do in a year? Well, a normal year. Let's say not COVID year.
In 2019, I think I did like 6 or 7, which I was also juggling a full-time job then. So that wasn't a whole lot. But when things start to pick up, I'd love to do more. But this year, as long as things keep going smoothly, I will have 2 conventions back to back in September up north.
Nice.
And I've never done that before, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Because I saw you in Fresno at Anime Con, and I walked by your booth several times because it was so professional looking. It was more than what I expected. And then I walked over there and go, oh my God, that is your booth, because your booth looks so sharp and so professional, better than the other ones around it. Now, also, since you can't always do conventions right now, you have 2 stores where people can buy your products. You have your WooCommerce store, which is on your website, and you also do Etsy. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. So Etsy's new for me. I started last October. Let me get more frame over here. I've been selling on my WooCommerce store, which is lacespiritdesigns.com, since I think 2018. And
Speaking
Etsy,
of food, if
I
you're a
never
bacon
wanted
lover,
to sell
it
on
could-
Etsy because
Sorry,
Sorry about that.
That was our
Max DeBoss
yeah.
pushing the wrong
That was
button.
Johnny
Sorry,
Knobs
that's
over
Johnny
there.
Knobs.
is that the ghost?
Pressing the wrong button.
Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Please
No, you're
continue.
fine. The WooCommerce store I preferred because there's no hidden fees. Like Etsy has a ton of fees for sellers, and it's insane. But that store, because you're pushing people to a website that they're not familiar with, is really hard to grow. So I chose last year to start the Etsy because they will market things for you. They will attract the audience for you. And at this point, I'm selling probably 50-50 in my WooCommerce store and my Etsy store.
That's actually
But-
really good.
Yeah,
'cause
so
it's very
and
hard, yeah.
I had chosen Etsy because people, if they are not comfortable shopping on my website, they're familiar with Etsy.
Yeah, people
So-
know Etsy. It's
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like how you have, you draw what you like. You talked about Halloween. I think there's something about Halloween that most people really like. The fun side of it, the witches, we have like a lot of Charlie Brown, Peanuts, Snoopy Halloween stuff that we put out, when that comes around. So what kind of things do you do specifically for like holidays? I saw the stickers and things like that. Is that mostly what you're doing right now?
Yeah. Last year I experimented with some shaker charms that were Halloween themed. Like there was like a jack-o'-lantern and it had a big mouth open and you shake it and there's candy inside.
Oh, cool.
And also the one with the
Fake
bats
candy.
inside, because I have the
Yeah,
one with the
there's a
bats
snow
inside.
globe,
Yeah,
snow
it's-
globe with a haunted house and it's got bats and ghosts.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
really neat.
That's something
Yeah.
I got to get some
Is that
of
one
for
still
my
available?
kids.
Yeah, I want to get that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sold out right now, but I'll be
Oh.
restocking it.
Okay, good.
For Christmas, I don't do a whole lot because by then I'm burned out from Halloween. But I usually do like some gift tags, and I've done wooden ornaments in the past.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
Now, what has been your best-selling item so far?
I think the shaker charms.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah,
The shaker
And-
charms.
And
Something
you-
that I've never
Those-
even heard of. That's like the number
yeah.
one
Let
thing.
me see if I can get one.
Because a lot of times you could attach them to your keychains,
Oh yeah,
and they're just really neat because they're
That's my
hollow on the
inventory
inside. You could
closet,
just
by
like
the
way.
shake them.
So this one, I don't know if you can see it. It's a
that's a
jar
pretty one.
that's
Okay.
a galaxy. It's
Oh,
got
yeah.
stars and a nebula inside,
Yeah.
and you just
And you
And they-
shake
Ah,
it. It's
look
just,
at that.
Cool.
it's just got enough space in there for some charms in there for some
Now,
stuff.
have,
Yeah.
you, have you done a video showing yourself making one of those and talking it through?
that's gonna come up.
Okay,
That's
good.
my next tutorial video.
Because I know
think
my daughter Naomi would watch that on a loop if she could. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's gonna be on the 20th.
because
Cool.
That video's
your
coming out on
TikTok videos, they give a lot away, so much information. Like even like
I give away all my secrets.
right, because you have no secrets, because you're that good. You don't have to have secrets.
Yeah.
So a lot of your packing materials that you use, you were telling people how to do that. So if anyone was interested in being an artist and marketing themselves, your TikTok's a fantastic resource for them.
Yeah, I actually had a good friend on Instagram recently share that with their followers, and they have like 100,000 on Instagram, which is insane. I could never
Wow.
fathom having that following, but yeah, and I got a huge influx of followers there and on TikTok, and they're like, yeah, if you want to know small business tips, like check her out. She knows what she's doing, and she's giving all the secrets away. I don't have time to give you secrets.
Well,
So
now,
yeah, I'm happy to be a resource for any new and aspiring artists and small business owners.
Now, as far as your inspiration for all your designs, do you actually, you showed us a big long list of stuff you have to do. Do you just set aside time to actually come up with that? Or are you just every day you're looking around, you see something, and then you just get inspired and you kind of jot something down and then work on
It's
it
a bit
later?
of both.
Yeah.
It's a bit of both. I have an ongoing list of ideas on my notes app, but also I'm one of those people who's like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll remember that later. And then it's just,
Well, yeah, it goes
Right.
away. Yeah, you got to write it down, right, if you have
and then
it.
I remember it like 3 years later. But
Have you ever experienced it as you're sleeping? You have like in your dream the best idea ever, and then you wake up and you can't remember what you had. Oh.
I hate
As a-
that.
freaking time.
As a songwriter, that happens to me so much. Where I'm in my head, I'm like, this is a great song. I got to write this, and then I just wake up and it's gone.
I've had it happen where I've actually wrote down a great idea in my dream, and I woke up and I realized that sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my. I always keep my little notebooks with me, and if
Yeah.
I wake up, I write something down. The majority of the time, I can't read what I wrote. It's just like scribbles with random words, and I'm like,
Yeah.
son of a gun. But anyways,
So if a young and inspired artist comes up to you and they want to kind of make it as an artist, doing the type of things that you do, what advice would you give them?
Well, I would ask them where they've started or where they are looking to start, because I mean, I feel like the general beginning advice is so broad, but like if they wanted specific advice of like, where should I set up shop first, or what platform should I focus on for promoting my work and stuff like that. But yeah, like it's just gonna depend. I know it's a silly answer, but yeah.
where should, if somebody wanted to follow you, they hear our show, where do they go? What's the best place? Is it lespiritdesigns.com? Is that one place, I'm assuming?
To follow me,
Yeah, just
I think the best ones are gonna be, I mean, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
okay, and is your name on all of those the same, or what is that?
Yep, same handle. I'm really
it's-
fortunate for that.
And it's Lay Spirit Design. We
Oh.
will put that on our site.
Yeah.
And we'll post that out
I
there.
was gonna say. Also, I see you got your first helper in the background there. I see a little tail wagging. Right?
Yeah, she's throwing a unicorn around. She's my coworker.
Oh,
Very little Clary.
cute. Very
It's
cute.
a dog, by the way, because no one could see
Oh,
it.
well, no, on YouTube they can see, but yeah.
It was-
Yeah.
it was
There's a dog, not a person with a tail. Don't
Not
get
a-
confused.
not a
people.
chained in the background. Yes.
Well, all right, we thank you. That is, I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear the music's
I can.
coming up? Cool. Sometimes it doesn't go through, but I just really appreciate you coming on. We will, we'll
Thanks
be,
for having me.
yeah, we will have your information on our site. Any last words that
I
you
didn't
want to
even
throw
get
out
to
there?
tell the best story that I know about her.
Okay.
Oh,
Hurry, what is it?
But I don't
There's
know
so
now
many.
that I don't know. So I know
Uh-oh.
somebody who knows her
Okay.
and loves DeLoreans. Okay.
I
And-
probably know who that is.
Yeah, I think you do.
Chris Miles?
Yeah, yeah. And
Yes.
he had a DeLorean poster stolen out of his garage. And actually, I don't know if this involves you. I think it involves your boyfriend. Your boyfriend convinced a person who was dating Chris Miles to go into the garage and steal a DeLorean
Uh-oh.
poster.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
It might be in my entryway.
Oh, they
What?
still have it. Oh.
Do we have drama here? Drama? Do we solve a case? Dun dun dun. Breaking news,
I think
folks.
what had happened was it was a prank, and
Yes.
then Chris forgot about it, and Ryan felt bad, so he ordered him a new one. So they both have one
Oh,
now.
there we go.
Oh.
Happy
Right,
ending to
very
the
good.
story. Good.
Happy ending. There you go.
That's cool. Yes.
All right.
I hear the music.
Thank you again for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Nice
Okay.
meeting you,
Thank you,
Ashley. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
love,
great.
love the stickers. Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, take care. Talk soon.
All right.
All right.
This show went so smoothly.
No, we're still playing. This
So
is still.
far.
We're
I
not.
know, I understand.
Oh,
I'm just, we had the power outage.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
had you pushing some random button in the middle of her interview.
Yeah.
I think that was a
great.
ghost. That was a
Been
ghost in the
interesting.
machine.
Yeah, so that's the break music. We're gonna be right back, everybody. We have a quick word from our sponsor. And for those on YouTube, we'll be right back as well.
All right.
All right. A little word from our sponsor. I want to let you guys know about something pretty cool. You guys have, I'm sure you've all heard of DeBoss Gourmet and Acapella Chocolates by now.
I think I've heard of them. They're
You know
really
them?
good.
Yeah,
Yes.
we
Yeah.
just launched a brand new website.
You
Really?
did.
Huge website launch. And actually, for those of you on the show, for those
Is
of
it
you
a-
watching
Is
live,
it a .org?
it's a .org. You can go to DeBossGourmet.com, or of course you can go to DeBoss or acapellachocolate.com.
Or 4th of July chocolate?
Or 4th of July chocolate.com.
Or FathersDay.com,
all those good
FathersDayChocolate.com.
ones. But yeah, our new site is great. You check it out. You go there. What we have on that site now, when you go to shop, you can shop all of our items. You don't have to go to Acapella or DeBoss.
All of them in one place.
All of them at one place. You can-
That is genius.
You can add DeBoss items or DeBoss wine filled. You can also throw in at the same time some acapella bark. Heck, you
Wow.
could even add a cocoa crate in there.
Man, we're going to get to that free shipping quick.
Yeah, and now you have free shipping. There's curbside pickup, and there's no areas on the site. You can search our birthday shop. You can search anniversaries. So you have ideas in there for you.
Can I search your birthday shop in my birthday suit?
You sure can.
That's awesome.
From the comfort of your own
Hey,
house.
I love this
I'll
site
never get that
already.
image out of my mind. Thank
And,
you.
yeah, so it's really great. So check it out, DeBossGourmet.com or AcapellaChocolates.com. It doesn't matter which one. And just go to the shop section. You'll be able to find all of our items. And remember the most important thing.
Nice.
Use the coupon code NoFocusRadio for a limited time. That's 20% off your order.
20%. That's outrageous.
It's
That is incredible.
outrageous.
How are you guys making money?
We're not on that one.
giving it
so
away.
I'm just literally
Wow.
giving it away.
20%,
So
man.
check it out. Check out DeBoss Gourmet or AcapellaChocolate.com. We appreciate you. And remember, let them know
Obviously.
that the No Focus Radio Show Hour sent you.
Who are we again? Look at your hat.
No Focus Radio Hour. That's
read,
right.
Read the hats.
That's right. I forgot. Okay. And
Oh, I hear the music.
Wow.
we're back.
We are
Yeah,
back.
Thank God. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
get
Goodness.
the Don Schlick's poll song ready.
Are we doing a poll?
Yeah, I got a poll because we just talked about how great the new website is. and
that always gives
How,
them a
candy.
poll.
how
Yeah.
sweet. How sweet the new
Swing.
website is.
What? There we go.
Don Schlick's poll. 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 Got a poll. Got a poll. Don Schlick's. Got a poll.
All right, I was inspired by the talk of Halloween. Ashley was talking about Halloween. Max was sharing with us the new website. So I got inspired. We talked a lot. There's lots of good candy you can buy on DeBossGourmet.com.
Yes.
I'm not
the
giving
best.
those to trick-or-treaters, though. All the DeBoss chocolate I buy is for me.
That's right.
I wrote down some of my least favorite candy, though.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna run through. We have to make the list because there's 5 here. One of these isn't gonna make the cut.
Is
all right?
broccoli on there? Because I hate broccoli.
It's not technically a candy.
How about chocolate-covered broccoli?
Yeah. So I have. Here's a list of 5.
All right. What do we got?
We've got Sixlets.
Fake M&Ms.
Fake
Wow.
M&Ms.
Sixlets?
They taste like the color that they are.
They sound
yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
So if you eat a blue one, it tastes like blue.
Yep.
Say
Yeah.
brown one, it tastes like brown.
Like
like
yes. Sixlets are pretty bad. I have Peeps. I know there's a very
Peeps
small
is horrible.
percentage of people
Nasty.
that like Peeps, and
I
it
don't
just
even-
tastes
Those
like
are only holiday, though, too,
I don't even
though, right?
count those as
That's
candy. I
It's
count
not-
those as
Yeah.
decoration.
Yeah,
Or
those
a
are-
dare. It's a dare.
Gross.
It's a
Those
dare.
are holiday, though. Those
Yeah,
are
it's
only
like a
holiday.
hazing at like frats. They
Yeah,
make you
yeah.
eat Peeps.
Really?
You
Gross.
drink a lot of
Alright.
Peeps.
Peeps is on there. I've got Circus Peanuts.
Oh!
They're orange. Why are
And
they
they're
orange?
squishy.
And do they taste like peanuts?
I
What
grew
is
up on
that?
those. I grew up on those.
Really? I have
Oh.
I take pride in the fact that I've never eaten a circus peanut.
You need to eat a circus peanut.
No.
What
to
do they
live,
taste
my
like?
friend?
They're
You have not
disgusting.
lived.
They taste like Peeps?
You're not alive until you've eaten a circus
What are they?
peanut.
Are they gummies?
I can't even
No.
describe
They
it.
marshmallows?
I can't describe
I-
the taste.
Yeah, it's and the texture is really disgusting. It's like it's a
Oh.
weird because it's not solid like a gummy. It kind of like
It
falls
melts in your
apart.
mouth,
yeah,
and
and
it's-
kind of like bumpy and yeah.
Golly.
I have to-
That's
I-
gotta
I
win.
like it though. That
You
tells
do?
you. Right
Oh,
there.
you like it?
I'm telling you, I grew up on those. My grandpa ate those like crazy. I did what grandpa did, and acquired a taste. I love those
Yeah,
things.
I've had them a few times as a kid, and decided never got behind them. I just
That's
could
really?
not-
That's
could
not.
So it sounds like Circus Peanuts made the
I'm
list.
so sad.
We'll have to
Marty,
find some
Marty
other-
wrote this down, a little controversial. Marty
Uh-oh.
Stu gave me Nerds.
What?
Oh, no, Nerds are great.
No, no.
What?
They're gross.
No.
I can't. No.
No, I love
They're nasty.
Nerds.
Every flavor, there's not one flavor you like?
No, and but I don't even like Skittles. So.
Oh, I don't like Skittles either.
Yeah,
I like
Skittles
Nerds
are
over
gross.
Skittles. Yeah,
I don't
Skittles
like
are not
either
good.
one.
Nerds beat Skittles.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys don't
Yeah,
like
no.
Skittles either?
No,
What?
Nerds beat Skittles.
What show am I on
No,
here? What is
Skittles
going on?
taste like
We're
they
on
have
the no taste
pesticides or
radio
something.
hour.
Yeah.
No, I should be on that one. I'm not on that one.
Skittles
You know
almost
what?
make
Oh,
this list.
hey guys, I got some new news for you.
Uh-oh.
The most familiar variety of mass-produced Circuits peanuts is the orange-colored,
Yeah.
Yes.
but they're flavored with artificial banana flavor.
Whoa!
That's
They're
banana.
banana flavored?
That was
Banana
kind of the taste,
peanuts.
Yes.
Oh
Banana
my
orange
god.
Breaking
peanuts.
news! Breaking news with Johnny Knobs.
Oh man, this is gonna be a whole
Golly.
flashback now.
Oh, I love them, love them. I'm have to bring some in for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm
All
for
right.
Johnny Knobs for sure. He's got to try one.
Oh, no.
So
Live
far,
on the air.
We've got Sixlets, Peeps, Circus Peanuts,
Nerds.
the controversial Nerds, and then Eric, the doorman, wrote down Sugar Daddies.
Sugar
Oh, I
daddies.
love sugar daddies and sugar babies.
Oh.
They're the best.
Sugar daddies.
They do rip your teeth out.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
You
It
lose
took
your
out.
fillings.
Yeah.
No, I did. I lost 2
Yeah.
fillings from sugar daddies. That's why I put it down. It's the worst.
I love it. They
It's the
gave you
worst.
they
It's the
gave
most
you the,
dangerous candy.
they
Yeah,
gave
most
you the
dangerous.
cavity and then
Yeah.
they ripped out the filling.
Yeah, exactly. And after I went to
Classic.
the dentist said, "Here, have a candy." And it was a sugar daddy, and it took it right back out.
Oh god. That's a
Feels like a
terrible
ball.
dentist.
Yeah, well,
No,
you
he's
know.
smart dentist
Yeah, it's
actually.
smart. He's got recurring business.
All right, you know
Porsche
what?
will not pay for itself.
I don't know, guys. We have to choose 4, and I love
Sugar
nerds.
daddy.
So, what about anybody else?
All right, how should we do this? How should we do
Okay,
this?
we all
Rock,
agree
paper,
on
scissors?
We all agree on Sixlets, Peeps, and Circus Peanuts.
No, not circus peanuts.
No, not Circus.
Okay,
Peanuts.
if you want to add circus peanuts, then we got to add in nerds too. So nerds,
all right,
circus peanuts, peeps, and was it Sixlets? What is that?
Sixlets, Peeps, Circus Peanuts, or Nerds.
Yeah.
All right, that will be up. That will be up at some point.
Go
On
vote
the
for it on
Twitter.
Don Schlick's polls.
Don Schlick's Bowls. I should get Don Schlick's Bowls.
And apparently we need to get a TikTok going.
Yeah, I
With
know.
those.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know.
gonna start doing a TikTok.
Yeah, Marty will be in charge of
All
our
right.
TikTok.
Oh no.
Yes, Marty's in
Are
charge.
we gonna do?
something?
All right.
Oh man.
So are we gonna go around the room though and find out which one would we
Yeah.
pick right now?
Here we go. All
Okay,
right.
Don,
All right,
why
Don.
don't you start it?
Sixlets, Peeps.
Which
Circus
one would you
Peanuts, or
take as the
Nerds?
worst?
Oh, it's the worst of that? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a toss-up between Peeps
Don't say circus peanuts. Don't say circus.
and Sixlets. I'll go with Peeps because they leave a metallic, something metallic about the way they taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Peeps.
Where if I had to choose, even though I do not like nerds, I hate Peeps the most.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go
Really?
with Peeps. They're nasty and gross. Should not be.
I'll go with the Sixlets. Yeah, I'll take those. Yeah.
Circus. Peanut. No, I've never had one, so I can't actually say it.
My nemesis.
I haven't said it, so I'm gonna go with Peeps.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Peeps.
bring in next time, bring you some
Circus
circus
peanuts.
peanuts. If I can find them, I don't even know if you can find them anymore. And
We'll do a hard
I
target
think they're
search.
over here at the dollar store.
Yeah, you gotta go to like a 5 and dime store
yeah,
from the
so-
40s.
And they've been,
Abigail's-
they've been
Abigail's
sitting on the
might have
shelf
them.
since the 40s.
Oh, that's right.
Abigail's by the Sierra Vista movie
Yeah.
theater.
And then
might
if
have
you
them.
try it and you don't like it, you can change your answer to
Okay.
officially.
I like
circus
that. I
peanuts.
like that. Because Circus Peanuts, just the name, banana flavored marshmallow taffy
Peanuts.
What about
peanuts.
now? Christmas time, they always had a little ribbon hard candy. The little ribbon, it was all different colors. That hard. You guys remember that?
Oh, you'd break it up.
It was like my grandparents
oh
always
my God,
had
I
that,
forgot
too.
about that. That used to be a thing everywhere. I don't see it much anymore.
I see them once in a while. I'll see them around for the holidays. You guys ever try those? You hate those? Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never been I'm more
It
of
was
a
like just
chocolate
sugar.
fan than a
Yeah,
hard
than
candy
a hard
sort
candy.
of fan.
Unless I would always get rock candy when I went to the
Oh
fair.
yeah, rock candy was great.
Oh, cool rock
You know, I was
candy
gonna put Jolly Ranchers on there though.
Yeah, they're too sweet. Huh?
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers. I don't know.
So
It's always
I-
a disappointment when you get a Jolly Rancher. Go,
Yeah.
"Oh, no, I'm good.
You see that fire stick and you're so excited. And
Yeah.
So I always hated Jolly Ranchers, never liked them
Okay.
until I did a production of Big River with Don Schlicks here, and we both were actually really sick during that show, and I was
I played both Huckleberry Finn and Jim. It was dual roles.
Oh, wow.
and during that show, it was a very intense show. I lost a lot of weight during that show.
We both struggled through that show. He
Really?
played Huckleberry Finn, which is probably the hardest role in all of the history of theater. He's
Really?
Yeah, it's like
It's
a
huge.
3-hour show. Huckleberry Finn is on stage for all but like a minute and a half.
No way.
Multiple songs, multiple dances, running around acting like, a 14-year-old kid the whole time.
Yeah, you're dancing, you're running, you're singing for 3 hours.
I
It's-
had mono the entire time.
No.
Yeah.
It was rough.
I dropped to below 140 pounds.
Okay.
And I weigh, like, if you look at me
Wow.
now, I don't know, I have a few pounds I could lose, but I'm like 165 now. So imagine under 140. It was sickly. But I discovered that Jolly Ranchers were giving me energy to get through the show.
Oh,
So Jolly
no.
Ranchers were my candy of choice, and I ate just ungodly amounts
It
of
was
Jolly
like
Ranchers.
like
for
your
that show.
heroin.
Yeah.
It was like your heroin.
Because I just was like, it helped my throat. It was great. I'd only eat the red or orange one, so my mouth wasn't blue on stage. So that's what it was. Oh, and I was going through my. Anyways, we'll talk
No, I
about
was gonna say, so you'd like go over close to the curtain, you're like, pop me a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah,
And they
there'd
pop
be
it
a
in, you're like,
couple
hey,
scenes. There'd be a
go back
couple
out there,
scenes where like
start
somebody
singing.
else was singing, and so
Yeah.
I'd have like a Jolly Rancher in my mouth, and I'd be staring at them, looking like a kid eating a Jolly Rancher.
Meanwhile, I was
Wow.
in the wings. I would bring my own fans because I don't know if I was having fevers. Well, the play took place in the middle of the summer, so it was
Okay.
hot. And you're wearing costumes, which are hot.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm a sweater, so I would get off stage and just be dripping sweat. And I
Mm.
had this area set up where I brought like 5 fans from home, and it was like
Oh
my
my
cool
gosh.
zone.
Yeah.
And I would just sit there and just hang my head and try to recover it until I had to go back
Oh
on
my
stage.
gosh.
Oh, God,
Torture.
man.
Man,
That
showbiz is
shows.
glamorous.
I know it is. People don't understand what really goes on.
This show was rough.
Behind the scenes in these shows.
That show was a couple years before I had to have my full hip, like my hip surgery. And that show was actually the show that
Pushed you over the edge.
pushed me over the edge. I heavily damaged my hip during that
Wow.
show. And so at the time when my hip was really hurting, the pain escalated and it shot down into my knee. So I was wearing a knee wrap that entire show.
Wow.
But the I don't know if Don remembers this. I was on stage we were doing a scene. We were doing the one where all the guys are singing about None Such.
Yeah.
And the safety pin that was holding my knee thing together went into my into the back of my knee, that soft spot, and I was on stage with it in my knee, and I was like,
You're like,
and I was like hopping around on one foot, trying not to bend my leg because there's a freaking safety pin
my
in my
gosh.
back of my knee. It was the most painful, and there's 200, 300 people watching
wow.
you. And
Yeah.
you're just
You
like,
can't just stop
"Oh,
and say,
God."
sorry, folks, let me get the pin out of my leg.
was
Now,
bad.
it's a good thing you said you completely jacked your hip up. That was
Yeah.
what pushed you over the edge. Well, I'll tell you, it is a good thing. You probably made millions of dollars on that show to cover all the
Oh,
medical
that's the thing. It
bills,
was
right?
totally worth it because
Yeah.
the money I made was
But
just.
to be honest, we both got really good write-ups by Mr. Donald Monroe.
We did. We got great. It was actually
Really?
a great review for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
for both of us.
Yeah, he's like, the way you hopped around on one leg
Yeah,
was
I love
amazing
Max
out there.
just hopped on his leg like a
didn't know it was a
cricket
safety
with
pin.
a broken. Yeah. it
Now,
was-
here's a question for you, Don. So when you had your fans all set up, did you ever find a time when somebody from the show was like, "Oh, I'll just sit down
Yes,
for a while"?
and I would just out. Those
But
are
were
my
you like
fans.
just tossing people
Yes.
out left and right? Hey, get out of my.
That's my chair. Those are my fans. Get out of here.
Oh
Absolutely.
my god.
So you had a lot of fans.
He
That's
had a lot of
awesome.
fans,
at the
folks.
show.
Yeah,
Da-da-da.
no, but the thing
Where's
I
your
remember-
hi-hat? Do-do-do-ch.
Max was Donald wrote of Max that he was
don't
exuberant
remember.
and joyful or something like that
Uh-huh.
as a young Huckleberry
Ooh.
Finn, and he was like, I don't know, you were 20 something at the time.
yeah, and but he also said I was like a mix of Jim Varney. Is that the one that was the guy
remember.
from like Ernest?
Yeah, and then he
Oh,
called me.
the Ernest movies. Ernest
Yeah,
goes to
I was
camp
like,
and
I
stuff.
guess that's a great
Hey,
review.
Vern, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I played the Duke. Wait, the Duke and what else? There's the Duke and the
Johnny Knobs.
What's
The
the dude's
Duke
name?
and
The
the
King,
Knobs.
right?
the King. I played the Duke, I think, which is
Yeah.
And he considered me to be delightfully creepy.
Oh,
So-
delightfully creepy.
That was
Nice
also
one.
on your review at work, right?
Yes. On my
That's
work
work
review.
review.
That-
Delightfully creepy.
That's his name on Facebook. If anybody wants to look up delightfully creepy.
Oh goodness! So here's a little story for you guys.
I love stories.
Here's a little story we
Changing
like
the subject.
to tell about
In a
3
couple
brave-
minutes here. We got 6 minutes. Let's talk about this.
Yes.
California may lose almost all of its bacon supply
Uh-oh.
as pig rules take effect.
Pig rolls.
Yep, thanks to a reworked menu and long hours, Jeannie Kim managed to keep her San Francisco restaurant alive during the coronavirus pandemic. What makes it all the more frustrating is that she fears her breakfast-focused diner could be ruined within months. Thanks to California.
Uh-oh.
At the beginning of next year, January 1st, California will begin enforcing an animal welfare proposition approved overwhelmingly by voters in 2018 that required more space for breeding pigs, egg-laying chickens, and veal calves. The problem is only 4% of hog operations now currently comply. So the cost of raising pigs is going to skyrocket. So what most people are going to be doing is leaving and retrofitting their hog facilities into other types of facilities because the cost to comply is too expensive.
With the hogs, yeah. with
So
the pigs.
instead of people never understand, right? They go, well, it's just easy, give them more space. It's like,
Yeah,
no, they have to
yeah.
retrofit and spend hundreds of millions of dollars to deal with this. So they would rather just
Somebody
okay.
will step. Another state will step in eventually, or the
Yeah, but wait. Does the other state have to comply too with these
no,
rules?
not with California's
Well, if you
rules.
want to
Do
that's for
business with
raising
California?
it, that's a good question. Because I mean, remember, there's states right now.
I thought didn't the article say that other states would have to do this too, and so they just won't sell to
Could
California?
be. It might be. They say for every farm that does try to do it, bacon prices would jump 60%.
Wow.
60%
California
on
is
bacon.
daring people to leave. They're
They-
like raising the ante.
Well, here's the problem. That's something that should not have been voted on anyway. I don't think. I mean, don't we already have agencies that for animal cruelty? I mean,
Yeah,
if
people don't understand.
But what happens is, people want to do the right thing, and they think, oh, the animals do need space, and I understand the good intentions here, but they don't, like you said, they don't see the long-term effects. It's going to run all these farmers off or have
I
them turn.
predict. Do you know this is a true story? That drugs are no longer. Well, I don't know if that's a true statement, but do you know what's as profitable being snuck into this country as drugs? Avocados.
Really?
Yes. Bacon might be the next thing.
Ooh,
That
Yeah,
they're
probably.
black market.
smuggling in,
But
black
what
market
people
bacon.
don't realize, and this is what Kim points out here at the restaurant,
Yeah.
she is Korean American, and she said she's especially worried, especially in San Francisco, for most of the restaurants that specialize in Asian and Hispanic cuisine, because she says, as you know, I am and work and live with lots of Asian and Hispanic population. Their diet consists of predominantly pork.
Yeah.
It's almost like bread and butter. So it's really this is what people don't get. Everybody's like, oh, we have to, do all these different things, and we can't hurt the minorities. And you're just hurting them with these regulations.
But we're
Yeah.
trying to give pigs more space.
Right. It's just... So anyways, that's coming our way in California. So, stock up and freeze your bacon from now if you're a bacon fan. Because once again, it's going to be, bacon's going to be only for those elite out there who can afford the bacon.
As it should be.
Well, this is a state law, right?
State law. But remember, but people have to remember as well is when California does stuff, it usually, a lot of stuff pushes.
Yeah,
'cause California's
goes
so
across
big.
the board. Yeah, goes
Yeah.
across the other states, to the other states. Yeah, I understand that. But if we get Larry Elder in there, we were talking about.
Yeah, I like Larry Elder.
Will that we were talking about him earlier off the show? But if will we reverse that? Maybe
I don't know, because I think it has to be voted on. You can't
Well,
reverse
it would
something
have
we
to
voted
be
on.
voted on to reverse
We
it.
can, as California residents, make an initiative, put it back on the
Yeah.
ballot
But
to
also,
reverse that.
because
Wow.
of COVID, a lot of these guys probably couldn't get it done in time because they didn't have the work staff to do it, and also the expense of wood
right.
is probably not economical. So they should give them an extension on this, just
That's a
because
good
of the
point.
current world
Oh,
climate.
true. And
What's
then
going on.
we should do maybe like they did the recall. Maybe we should do this, bacon
Yeah.
thing for California and recall that.
And I'm thinking maybe if we put like big screen TVs in there and show nature scenes for the pigs, they'll think they have more space and they'll be happy.
Oh, that's an interesting.
It's
solution.
a little pig psychology, something
Yeah.
I minored in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem. Yikes. So, anyways, yeah.
Well, thank you for bringing that up here right at the end of the show, and then
You're welcome. Just giving you guys a little news for you, a little California news.
So they're getting rid of beef.
Get rid of beef, get rid of pork. Yep, that's coming. And
what
then
about chicken? What's going on with chicken?
That's coming.
I'm
We
calling
can't
my
have
wife
fish
right now.
because they're overfishing the
Yeah,
ocean.
honey,
Yeah.
go buy a bunch of bacon now. Go buy just go buy the
Oh,
bacon.
Are you calling? Who are
He's
you
calling?
calling?
He's on the phone with his wife.
Bacon,
calling his wife or
any
his
pork
son?
leeks, it doesn't matter. Anything with the pig, get it. Put it in the freezer. We'll talk
so
later.
this is going to rival the toilet paper, basically
toilet paper
shortage
shortage.
of 2020.
That's right.
Yeah, the bacon shortage now of 2021 in California.
Oh goodness. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see.
Uh-oh. We got actual.
Get some audio.
What is that?
ambiance.
This isn't a steak. Why would you call it that on your menu?
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Wait. I worry what you just heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Do you understand?
Give me all the bacon and
Nice.
eggs you have. Little Parks and Rec for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. There you go. A little joyful moment at the end of the show. Give me all the bacon and eggs.
Just want to lift
you
your spirits
have.
out there.
Ashley, thank you for coming on. Sorry for the power outage.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Ashley.
There's a lot of weird things that happened during that show, so we really appreciate it. Check out laspiritdesigns.com. Check out La Spirit Designs on Twitter.
Very talented
on
person there.
TikTok, on Instagram, and subscribe to her Patreon.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys very, very soon.
Good night.
Oh, and remember to like and subscribe to our show.
As
The No
always.
Focus Radio
5
Hour.
stars.
Share with your friends.
Correct number of stars. 5 stars.